will make it into the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So the Rams go on offense for the first time in their brand-new SoFi Stadium, and the man leading the way to christen that new stadium in his 5th season now, quarterback Jared Goff.
Plenty new with the Los Angeles Rams this year. Brand new stadium, brand new uniforms. The lead running back has changed, but Jared Goff is back as the quarterback for his 5th season as the starter here with the Rams. The weapons have changed a little bit on the perimeter, but Jared Goff believes that he's going to get back to his gunslinging ways.
Now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. That'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
41-yard line.
On first down, Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. So, as mentioned, Charles, the regular season debut of this really beautiful new stadium in Inglewood, going to be housing the Rams and the Chargers who play next week. But what do you think? What's your first impression of it?
Oh, it's awfully favorable, Brandon, when you think about what's gone into putting this stadium together, the thought process, putting together two teams, the Rams and the Chargers, and what they would like to see in the stadium, and making sure it all comes together. Plus, the way that they've done things with how they're lighting this place so that it feels like an outdoor stadium, even though it's an indoor field. You've got to give these people a ton of credit for putting this all together. A great place to house these two teams. And the Rams getting their shot here against the Cowboys.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep doing it. We're doing pretty well.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Goff's throw here finds Woods. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff. It's into the hands of Reynolds. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization.
And this is Clough. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things could be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. There's CeeDee Lamb, his first NFL catch. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. Our quarterback matchup here is certainly one that bears watching. Dak Prescott and Jared Goff, they finished 2nd and 3rd in the NFL in passing yards a year ago behind Jameis Winston. Prescott at 4,902 and then Goff at 4,638. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Colin Saunders busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Cowboys nothing.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. And he's got it. It's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
14.
No problem there on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Boys take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Not to be lost with all that's going on here with the opening of this beautiful new stadium, but we still have 2 more games to get to tomorrow night before we wrap up week 1. It starts with the Steelers and Giants from MetLife, followed by the late start, Tennessee and Denver in Mile High. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
The first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
With the give to Ezekiel.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down and 4, Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call that a loss loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up. Many more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I remember covering Robert Woods in college at USC. And consistent was the word that was always used about him. Maybe we should have added dependable as well. Over 1,100 yards each of the last 2 seasons. This guy studied to be an NFL wide receiver while in college and has carried that over to the NFL. A pro's pro. This guy plays as hard as anyone in the league.
2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp.
Cooper Kupp had a big season in 2019. Also saw the emergence of tight.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down throw for Prescott. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Troy Hill picks it. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And
the big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Prescott from the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.